What's up, guys? Got something special for you today. While we were live earlier this week, we decided it'd be a good time if I hopped in and casted while watching one of Shout's solo games. For those of you who are new here, Shout is my fiance. We stream together, and she has a solid 0.3 KD in Warzone. So thought it would be a good time to go in, check out what a 0.3 KD solo lobby looked like, and cast her as if she, is actually playing in a tournament. Turned out to be a good time. Did all of it live. If you guys enjoy the channel, make sure you like and subscribe so that you can catch us live. If you want to see us do this again, make sure you like the video. Leave a comment down below. Let us know you want to see more. Again, part 2 coming out on Tuesday of next week. These are the first 2 games. There are 3 more after this. It only gets better from here. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the video.
You want to see the bots I play with?
I'm pretty excited for it. Getting in off to a rocky start, already trying to shoot from across the map with a Lapa without even aiming down sight. All right, Shout's looking at the map. Looks like I didn't see where she is dropping, but I'm sure it is unorthodox. Coming in with a solid 0.3 KD. This lobby should be interesting.
I didn't even see my KD. Feels like false advertisement.
Is 0.3 aiming high?
I think so. Hey, it's a 0.3.
I nailed it.
I mean, on Cold War, it's a 0.4.
This just in, we were incorrect. It's actually more like a 2.2 KD. Taking our time getting down to the scav, even though we see people in front of us, we're still gonna go for it for some reason. Late shoot pull, we're dropping right next to somebody who just picked up a scav. Really interesting strategy here by Shots. Deciding not to go into the building and instead run around the outside with the pistol. This is the type of play we come here for. You can look downstairs, seeing if any of those people she dropped with are within range. Didn't see anybody, decides to go ahead and pass up the opportunity for a grenade back there. Looking in here, thinking maybe we'll take a nap. We're not really sure. Oh, we decided to pick up the grenade. All right.
Pain in my ass.
Really something you don't see often in the Call of Duty League, especially, in Warzone tournaments. Really taking her time looting and making sure that she picks up the right things rather than just picking up everything. Something we really see out of Shots a lot, and really tends to help her in the long game. Got an SMG out of that box. Looked like a purple. Decided not to even look at it and just to go ahead and hop off the roof there. Going back towards where she saw people drop before. Assuming that the person that picked up the scav got it pulled away from her. Probably a good bet, but I guess we'll see how it turns out. All right, so it looks like we could have gone into this building off drop. Go ahead and picks up another scav that was in here. Got a Bertha rolling up behind her. Looks like we're just gonna go ahead and hide at the bar, her natural habitat, if you will, where she can, feel safe. I don't know if she's noticed, but the person behind her actually got out of the Bertha and is probably running up behind her. Looks like we're choosing not to go ahead and look at that and just ignore the fact that they might be there. Gonna go ahead and run into this building instead to go get that scav box.
What is it?
Having trouble finding the scav, even though there's an arrow pointing up. Map cues can be they're a little difficult to read sometimes, even for our professionals. So,
Thought it was money. Oh,
okay. We threw a molly down, really putting some style into opening up that box. She actually did that for a thumbnail later. I don't know if you know this, but Shots is pretty big on the YouTube scene. So she needs to work on the thumbnails, even when in tournaments. That's what we admire so much about her. She's always working. One thing you'll notice in big tournaments like this is you're not going to see a lot of kills. She's really looking to land somewhere pretty quiet, stay away from people, wait till the end game, and try and come out there. Normally, you would see people go for loadouts as quickly as they possibly can, but she's decided to go ahead and not take that. Looks like she maybe heard something behind her. Obviously we don't have audio here in the booth, so not quite sure what's going on, but she looks pretty fucking scared.
Or?
I just got word from Skybox. There is not, in fact, anyone behind her. They didn't actually hear anything at all. So we're not really quite sure what was going on. Maybe just extra caution with all the money on the line.
Ooh.
All right, so I think that she should have just about enough for loadout now. Let's see what she goes ahead and does with this. Looks like maybe she's gonna come into gas station, check her map, and see where her best bet for a buy is. Looks like she's going to go ahead and opt for the buy that is behind her, even though she does know that somebody got out of a Bertha back there. We'll go see how this works out for her, where our assumption is she assumes that she can go ahead and take this person in a 1v1. So maybe we'll get some action here in a second. Right, John, looks like we're going to go ahead and make it to the loadout. Taking a little bit of time in the menus, but that's okay because it doesn't seem to be anyone around her. Let's see where she goes ahead and where she decides to drop this loadout.
Oh God.
Looking down at her keyboard to make sure that she presses the right button. Apparently the direction she wanted to throw it in was directly into the middle of the street, surrounded by lots of high buildings. Really just asserting her dominance on the lobby. Oh, looks like she got taken out almost instantly. We had another person with a .25 hiding in a window waiting for somebody to do that. Pretty par for the course in the Warzone game. We're gonna go ahead and go to shots in the gulag now. All right, looks like we got ourselves a matchup. Let's see how she fares. One of the places she plays best is actually in the gulag. Little known fact, her KD in the gulag is actually a 3.5. So we'll see how this turns out for her. Looks like I jinxed her. All right.
I told you to shut up.
Right, shots dropping in for game 2 of the tournament. Looks like she's thinking about TV station. Gonna go ahead and go out to salt mines instead because she's salty as fuck from the last one. Feels like a home for her, I think. Like she's gonna have some competition out at salt mine. Not surprising considering this is the .3 KD lobby. We'll see how this plays out. Should be plenty of room for the two of them. Looks like she's gonna go ahead and commit to the scav yet again. Looks like we really need to work in our flying in techniques. Not quite making it in time to the places she wants to be. Completely misses all of the roofs. Gonna go ahead and push back into the building that she knows an enemy is in. Looks like she does have a gun though. Hopefully her partner here. Oh, we found him and we're dead. As you can see, professional strats from shots, keeping her fingers and her hands warm while she's waiting in the gulag. You know, you don't want to let your hands freeze up. That's how you start mission shots. So she's just gonna run around spamming punch. Looks like we got ourselves a game. Let's see how it plays out, folks. Gonna go ahead and camp in her spawn. Throw a Semtex up into nowhere. Gonna go for the cap. And she wins the gulag. Her opponent decides to just blatantly walk towards her without firing his weapon, and she's able to pull that one out. You love to see it. So we're back in the game. Let's see what she goes ahead and what she does now. Looks like the guy that landed with her also did not ever grab the scav, but it's a risky drop right there considering we know he's there still and he has weapons. Dropping in with only a pistol might not be a great idea.
Can I see anything but advise?
Oh, looks like Shots actually managed to pick up the scav. So she has the scavenger contract, but in order to complete that, she's gonna have to drop down on her buddy that dropped with her to try and compete for that. I did not even catch that when she so if you look back at it, she actually grabbed the scav, turned, and then died instantly previously. So that's how this whole situation ended up coming to be. Looks like she has not memorized where the door is to get in. Looks like we're actually just gonna run past the door. I think we're just gonna live on this roof with a pistol and hope for the best. All right, found the ladder. Moving down towards the scav. We're gonna crawl down like a snake down the alley. Ultra stealth. Oh, she picked up a sniper. Shots. If there's one thing we know about shots, it's that snipers are not her thing. It's literally in her name, miss shots, and missing shots with a sniper is not something that's acceptable, especially in such a high level tournament as such as this. Checking her heartbeat. Looks like she actually caught someone on it, which is incredibly surprising considering she was facing it into nothing. But now she's got some information. Let's see what she chooses to do with that. Gonna go ahead and make a bunch of noise by jumping out a window and then sprint in the opposite direction of the pulse on the heartbeat. Honestly, at this point, this tournament has been so surprising. Doesn't even faze me. Swaps out the RPD. I'm not sure that she meant to do that. She does have a habit in the past of, switching and trying to swap out her pistol and not realizing that she didn't get rid of it. Looks like she did have a plan. She knew what was going to come out of that next box, and she did not want that RPD anymore. Go ahead and check that heartbeat again. Try and find out where that guy is that she saw behind her. Not having any luck this time. Looks like you can only get one random ping on a heartbeat in one match. Just gonna go ahead and keep moving forward. Still completely ignoring the fact that we know somebody's behind us. Gonna go ahead and run out in the open actually, instead of trying to find cover as we rotate here. Everyone noticed too the really high level strategy. So she's taking shots on the roof. Looks like she's got herself in a bit of a predicament. She is now stuck out in the middle of a field with, and she is dead. Looks like she took a sniper to the face while trying to peek that corner unnecessarily. Looks like we're gonna be heading into game 3. So I think the number one thing we learned there is probably don't challenge people on a roof while we're using a gray AR. I think we can all agree on that. Probably not the greatest idea, especially when they don't see you. But we take everything that we learn in every game, we take it into the next one and try and do better. That's all you can do, right?